Hi, today we're going to be creating an online evaluation tool. We're going to be creating this online evaluation tool using SurveyMonkey. Right now, let's take a quick look at one that's already been created for us. And this one is Evaluating Prezi, which is a learning system that you can use. It's kind of like PowerPoint that you can use for presentations and different devices. This survey was already created and viewers have already taken this survey. Right here you see we have 5 simple questions. How would you rate your computer skills? What did you first find most helpful in navigating program? And so on and so on. Let's create our own survey now. Okay, we're going to open up a new field and we're going to go to SurveyMonkey. And you can do this from Google or any other avenue that you choose. We're going to log into SurveyMonkey if we already have an account. If we do not already have an account, we're going to create one at this time. I already have one created, so we're going to use the one that I have created now. But if you did not have one created, you would use the screen on the far right hand side when you first log in to create your account. We're going to title our survey, and we're just going to give it a quick title, Prezi Evaluation. Okay? And we're not going to copy a system, we're going to do our own. Okay, we're just going to hit continue and work the computer. Alright, right here is where you can select your survey design colors, and you can just choose any color that you want to choose. It's up to you, it's no preference. We're going to add a title page, enter a short title, and we're going to say Prezi, just a brief description of what we're doing. Survey to evaluate your potential use of Prezi. We're going to save our page, and you're ready to add our first question. Now right here we have this first question, how would you rate your computer skills? We have novice and proficient. These are very good questions. We're just going to change it just a little bit around, and we're going to say, how would you rate your computer skills? And we're just going to change our wording around just in case someone doesn't know what novice means. And we're going to say beginner, which is what novice means. We're going to say intermediate and advanced. Save our changes. And you can see we have our question. Let's add another question. Which did you find most helpful in navigating the program? And right here, see, we want to change that program up, that question up a little bit. We can make it a matrix. And we can say, which did you find most helpful in navigating the program? As our main question. Which did you find most helpful? And we can say tutorial, online tutorial, classroom, or hands-on clicking. And what we can do here, we have our choices, and then we can say helpful, not helpful, somewhat helpful. Make sure we do our questions in order. Helpful, not helpful, or helpful. And you see we've taken the same question and now we've just, kind of categorized a little bit. Now we can take a question like the blank canvas helps organize and develop a presentation. And we can just make this question kind of an open-ended question if we want to get a little bit more information from our evaluators. How was the black canvas helpful with organizing your presentation? And even if they, and what we're going to do here, we're going to select this option. If you select this option right here, this is require them to put an answer to the question. And this is important for questions like these because you really want to answer for questions like these. And so this makes them actually answer the question. They cannot complete the survey without answering this question. How was the blank canvas helpful with organize your presentation? Let's add another question. What are the benefits of a moving presentation? Now we can take this same question, and once again, we're just going to let this one be. We're going to say, what are the benefits of Prezi? And we'll let them have the option to answer in this one. So we're just going to save it. We're not going to give them an option. And see, it doesn't have the star here that lets them know that they have to answer this one. I will use Prezi when with developing my presentation evaluating its effectiveness. Now, once again, let's do something different with this question. Let's do a rating scale. And let's see how you can do that. How many times, how often will you use Prezi? And let's say 1, 2, 3, and you want to keep everything. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. You need to make sure you go 4, 5, 6. Same thing, and just continue the same pattern. And then 10 or more. This is going to be neat how we're going to do this one. And we're going to say in 3 areas. Let's say classroom lecture, as you can see, I've used this a couple of times. And we're going to say maybe presentation. And let's just say patient education. Let's do something different. See? And we have a scale where they can rate it. So you see, you can do all neat things with these. You can ask questions in different formats, in any way you would like to. You can do matrix. You can do even single text boxes, or you can just take a question, a simple question, and say, will you use Prezi? And see, this just gives them a simple little text box where they can just do that. And you can also edit, like if you realize you forgot something, like here, I forgot to put a question mark. You can go in and you can do that. You can do all sorts of things with your evaluation tool. You want to make sure you ask nice, simple questions and that you're really assessing all the things you would like to learn from your evaluation program. Now that we've created a simple survey, let's do it. And see, we right here, we have what the description of the survey is, and then we have our questions. There we go. So the next step after we've created the survey, we want to get it out to people. But before then, let's go back to the survey design. And I'm going to show you these options that you have briefly. You have options where you can do page numbering, or you can show your progress bar, which we'll add. And this just shows at the top of the page, this shows the percentage completed of the survey. So viewers will know how much longer they have to go. And you just have several options that you can choose: navigation, language areas, and those things. Once again, you do have upgraded options that you can do as well. So to get your responses, to collect your responses, you have several options you can also do, and this is included with SurveyMonkey. You can, send it out an email, you can upload it, you can do Facebook, and for the sake of this, we're just going to simply get a link. And what you can do with this link, you can copy and paste it, and you can put an email, and you can send it to your students or whoever will be viewing your survey. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually go take it. Okay, so let's do this. We're just going to select randomly. Just going to say, answer some random question here. Okay. And our survey is complete. Now, let's close this out and let's look and see if we have some results now. Wow, look at that. Look how fast we got our results. And as you can see we have our results. And from this, you can create graphs, charts. You can do all the things that you need to do based on how you want to use your information. This is a great tool to use. Now, there are several of different avenues that you can use on the internet. There are several things available that you can pay for, and they're also free. We just chose SurveyMonkey to use today. Keep in mind when selecting your evaluation, you want to think about the cost, and you want to think about all the benefits and the negative thoughts about using your survey. Some negativity could be if you have a long survey, or if you send the survey too far away from the time frame that which you've actually done the use the tool, or you've actually use the evaluation that you're going to evaluate. You want to consider all those things when sending out your survey. The survey is a great tool to use. It's inexpensive. SurveyMonkey is a wonderful avenue that you can use to evaluate a program and its effectiveness. And I hope that from this brief teaching exercise today that you have conveniently seen how you can easily create a survey monkey or any other type of survey, and you can use it to your effectiveness when evaluating products. Thank you very much for viewing.